It's not good news for Asian people who are in US. Three Indians are trapped who opened company and they were calling people, foreign people, definitely from India, on HB1 visa and they are arrested in HB1 visa case fraud. And what was going on, their company was fake and they were calling tech people, IT people from foreign countries, and they were charging money and they filed a lot of applications of HB1 visa. In some cases they were successful also. Finally it was declared that their company is fake and their company do not exist by legal way. That company was opened by a girl who is a US national, and by cooperation from that girl they opened that company. Actually that company did not exist. That company was on papers. These were two Indians who with US national girl, actually they did agreement that we will open company, you will help us, and we will call individuals from overseas country on HB1 visa, work visa, and we will share the amount. How much frequency they were successful, how many people they were able to import US from Asian countries. We did not know exact numbers, but court is going to ask a lot of questions and they will be presented in California court very soon. But this overall story is not good for Asian people. It goes very negatively in US, in UK as well. In UK, I will tell you, healthcare worker visa fraud of especially Asian countries were caught last days, in which Starmer and Home Office were sitting together, and foreign visa officers, immigration officers, and their main team sitting with Home Office, and they were talking that a lot of people from Asia countries coming on work permit on healthcare visa in those companies, which companies basically do not exist, and that is a false company, fraud company, and those companies only formed just because to invite individuals from the Asian countries, especially from Pakistan and India, and they charge huge amount. These are basically agents who are UK or US nationals, and they are opening of company. I will tell you a very simple procedure. Even you are sitting in any country, you are sitting in, even in Africa, you can open an company. In US you can open your own company in UK. So therefore US nationals, UK nationals, they can open their companies very easily, because such countries escalate the morale of those people who want to start their business. But unfortunately these people objectives are different. They are Asian people, they are basically agents. But I will say we should not relate such individuals with the countries, because such individuals are present in all countries. In last days one American's national Englishman was caught who invited a lot of people. It who took a lot of money from the people, from illegal people, and that was very popular, and that news became viral in all stream channels. And news was that he was promising to illegals that I will provide you green card on behalf of USCIS, US Immigration Department of Citizen, and he was convincing illegals that I will provide you green card, and he was charging huge money, $5,000 from one individual, and he was ex-USCIS staff member, and he was making false statement. He was using his old card. He was convincing illegals, you know, they are in US trapped. Even now after Donald Trump, they have no chance to become legalized till the judge who was appointed by Trump, he decided that Biden's spouse family program is not valid. He rejected that program with full force. Now I think that program will not be able to fight in the court. So that's the situation. That's why these people who are in trouble, they are not getting legalized, they are ready, they just want a passage even by false way, by fraud way. So these two Indian media is not highlighting, but US media is highlighting India. They are naming again and again. I think this is very bad gesture of media. When US national was caught, who was a member of USCIS as well, and he was doing a more fraud than this one, because I don't think these two Indians were able to invite someone, because that's the media is not telling. That's my interest, because how much technically they did to invite overseas workers. Question is how many individuals from India they were able to invite an HB1 fake visa in their fake tech company. If they did not invite it and they just opened company, I think their sin is little a bit less, but I will not favor those two individuals. They are basically agents belong to any country, we should not name that country. Extremists belong to any country, we should not name that country. Extremists belong to any religion, we should not talk about that religion, because extremist and criminal is criminal, they belong to any country. Criminal belong to criminal world, extremists belong to extremist world, and the agents belong to agents world. Whatever they are Indians, they are Asians, they are US. Therefore, blaming one country, already in Canada, India is so targeted. I don't think India is giving so much business in the students, in the form of the students to Canada and Australia. I think financially 30 to 40% sponsor of financial status of Canada were students, and they were paying huge fee to the university. And not only they were studying, after the study they were able to work in top companies as a work permit. Now if some students were fake, some students were not genuine, and they were using false Canada laws, never mean whole India is wrong, because you have to follow maximum population. And if you will compare even Canadian nationals, they will be criminal also, they will be violation of the laws. Australian citizens will also do. Never mean if one two individuals who mistake that belong to whole country, as overall situation must be analyzed. In Canada especially, Indian students are being so criticized these days. I think India did not have any loss. The loss goes to Canada, because a lot of students changed their plan. Now they are not applying for Canadian student visa, and they are applying for Australian student visa. And these compulsion and these restrictions on Indian students motivated France to give very luxurious type of package, a VIP package, a guest package. And they told, if you will complete your degree before 2030, we will give you citizenship. Citizenship, I am telling you, because they are telling straightforward, you will have 5 years free stay in France. France mean in Schengen area, 27 countries. You can stay 5 years free. 5 years mean you can get the nationality very soon. Thank you very much.